Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is November 18, 2022. Look what I have here in the room. Hello, Trevor Peters. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. Hope everybody else is doing the same.
Yay, I'm so glad you're joining me today. We do have conversations off screen many times talking about ONPASSIVE. We actually met each other in person in Arizona a while back. And that is the reason why I said, let's have a conversation with Trevor again. So Trevor, if you would please say hello, and where are you now?
Hello, everybody. My name is Trevor Peters. I've been a little bit of a nomad as of late. The last time I had spoken with Julie in person, we were in Arizona. And then I had packed up and moved everything to Florida. And now I've actually packed up everything again, and I'm in Vancouver, Washington, just on the north side of Oregon here.
Oh, wow. Wow.
A beautiful, chilly 47-degree day here in Vancouver.
That's way too cold. That's way too cold. Trevor, we get connected with each other and with 1.4 million people around the world because of ONPASSIVE. So let's talk about the journey that we all embarked in the past. Yours over 4 years, mine is coming up in 4 years. So when did you start it?
August 6th, 2018 was my sign up date. And back then, we didn't even have the name thought of yet for even ONPASSIVE. There was a couple of videos that Ash had recorded and sent out to potentially interested people.
Okay, it's kind of hard to hear you. Do you want to put your there you go.
Is that better now?
So much better.
Perfect. All right. And after watching those couple of videos, I was so fired up, and there wasn't anything you could do to keep me from putting myself in as what we were called back then as founders. And yeah, it's been an epic journey, and seeing everything from the seed to the sprouting of the seed, and now this big, huge tree that we all are part of, the family tree of ONPASSIVE, and it's just blossomed into such a canopy of amazingness.
I know it is amazing, because not only that we have, our CEO with the huge vision, which he called that's power number one, right? And then we have the executive team behind the brand of ONPASSIVE, and now we have 1.4 million brand ambassador of ONPASSIVE, and we all get to sit together so many days, so many nights, and we actually, you know what, truly true, Trevor, I thought about this last night, is that we went through the whole entire pandemic building and talking about ONPASSIVE. How cool is that?
Yeah, nobody had anything better to do than to hop on a webinar and all of us hang out together. It was a lot of fun. Definitely made the time go by a lot more pleasant than sitting there sulking, worrying about a sickness.
For sure. And then when did we actually meet in person? Because I know I went to Arizona for my real estate thing, and then we were connecting. When was that? Was that like 2 years ago?
I believe it was 2020. I don't remember exactly when. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun meeting you. Actually, I was at that time when I'm so excited to like reaching out and then meeting people, meeting the founders at the time when we call ourselves. And it was such a pleasure meeting you.
I was the first founder to give Julie a hug.
It was fun. So tell me, what ONPASSIVE means to you.
What ONPASSIVE means to me is a step forward in technology and in humanity for people to access and take part in together
Mhm.
in uplifting the current status of any person, no matter what their walk of life. And I'm just so proud to be part of that process and very excited for the things that are here soon to come. 2 more days. Oh,
Two
yeah.
more days. 2 more
2 more
days.
days.
2 more days. So let me ask you, where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing on Sunday?
Well, I will, it depends on what time, but I do have a regular job right now. I work for Marriott Hotels, Bonvoy Marriott. So for a good portion of that, I will be at my work job. Not for much longer though. I'm not going to be quitting my job next week, but looking forward to ONPASSIVE being able to replace the income that I'm currently making from that. It's going to be such a blessing. Then what am I going to do with my time?
We're going to have so much time in our own hand. Well, our CEO, many of us, we are getting together, we're connecting. So we get to travel everywhere around the world, probably seeing different people. You know, there's going to be so much time in our hand. Not only that traveling thing, it's we thinking about, you know, what we can do with the extra time, with the extra, you know, apples, we call it apples. What are we going to do? What are you going to do in terms of, you know, the project OBLESS? What's your thought on that?
Well, I see myself as kind of branching out from Christmas here, but I don't know if you're familiar with like the Secret Santa type thing. Well, skip Christmas. Let's just be year-round Secret Santas. And one of the things I'd like to do is maybe just go into a local grocery store here and see if maybe there's somebody that might be struggling with some few items and stuff, and I would just sneak in and pay for it. Just be that be that light that somebody needs. And there's with the OBLESS platform, I'm sure all of the angels are going to be collectively getting together in some of the cities around, and we're going to be helping a lot of the homeless and income challenged people, single parents, and children alike, maybe even elder care as well. You know, I believe we'll be branching into a lot of the areas that people just seem to be struggling and having a hard time with. And I think we're going to be able to make a major impact in those areas.
I know there are so many things that we could do, you know, so many things that we could do personally and with join in the effort with the company as well. I know you're into music, right? I've seen
Yes.
your computer. What will ONPASSIVE in your own opinion, what do you think that ONPASSIVE will help you in terms of what you're doing in music wise?
Well, I've kind of branched out into some of the more ancient styles of music, like gongs and didgeridoo, singing bowls, those type of things that put out a certain type of frequency for healing for
Mhm.
people.
Mm.
So I would like to endeavor in building a stronger repertoire of sound healing instruments and performing sound healings at different various locations around the world at different times in conjunction with some meditation practices and stuff like that as well too, and just helping people find a peace within themselves again. You know, that's really what this earth needs, and the way to get out is within. That's one of my sayings on that.
Beautiful, beautiful. So it has been over 4 years of the journey that that we all get to be part of it. Um, to me, it is a blessing, a blessing within the business. So what is the values that you that you will take. Like, for example, the values that I have always mentioning and about on our brand is the people behind the brand, the products, and the community, right? So what is the most valuables for you when you look at ONPASSIVE?
You know, my biggest takeaway, I guess, would be the amount of time that I'll be able to get back. Because every single one of us, we only get 24 hours in a day. I mean, they don't make any more than that, unless you go on a different planet somewhere. But who knows? We may be doing that here soon too, with Ash being excited as he is with rockets and going to the moon with Artemis. But yeah, getting the time back and being able to utilize that time in a more efficient manner by utilizing the products of ONPASSIVE to do the busy work and legwork that a lot of people get stuck doing a lot of the time. And getting that time back will be able to make more of an impact in those areas where I was speaking of earlier, and being able to spend more time with family outside of a regular 9 to 5 type job, and just enjoying life together to its absolute fullest. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
For sure, for sure. Okay, so we have so many products, right? If you're currently watching, hearing our conversations right now, and we're talking about ONPASSIVE, and if you have any questions, or if you like to look at our website, www.onpassive.com. In onpassive.com, you get to see the products, the informations about the products, and also we have the blog page that you can look at. But with you, Trevor, what products are you looking forward to use first?
There's quite a few of them actually. I've always been a kind of techie aficionado. I may have not been very, very good at programming and stuff like that, but I've always, been really enthused by those type of processes. I was always into video games and stuff when I was growing up, seeing the way that the technology has improved over time and allowing people to, actually be more part of the experience. I'm really looking forward to some of those type of products that will allow the user experience to be more realistic, I guess, if you will. And a big one for me would be Connect. I'm really excited for that one because Zoom causes so many problems, and it's just so archaic, and it's like Flintstones age type of product Zoom is. We're in the 21st century now, and it's time for the products that everybody's looking for to be able to be made available to the public. Another one that I like is the Mail, and I believe that's going to be a big one for a lot of people out there. On a daily basis, I have about 5 or 6 emails, and in those 5 or 6 emails, I get probably cumulatively all of them together about 50 spam emails every day, and they're just meaningless. I don't do anything with them; they just build up, and it can be kind of straining to look through all of those spam emails to find the important ones. So Mail being spam free is a big one for me. And finally, I'm really excited to learn how to use the wallet, because I've been really big into cryptocurrency, and seeing wallet being able to provide peer-to-peer transactions globally in that similar type of way. Oh man, it's just going to be so epic and awesome to be able to utilize that to help other people around.
Me too. I'm excited, right? I think all the products, to me, all the products, I'm looking forward to use any products. I love doing editing. I love doing some of the work where I'm using, nowadays I have to take one from here, one from there, put them all together. You know, they're not really connected. I'm so looking forward because ONPASSIVE products are all connecting together. You know, it's into now this morning, we call our old founders, our back office as an ONPASSIVE ecosystem. When it is an ecosystem, everything are interconnected together to work really fluidly together. So for me, everything, all the products, all the tools that's going to come out. And not only that, though, Trevor, the things that I love the most, because I am a businesswoman to myself, the advertising nowadays are not effective. Not at all.
And usually they sell your information too when you participate in those type of things. Having the single sign-on capability to access the products across the platform, that'll save people a lot of time. A lot of passwords you would have to remember for multiple accounts, and yeah, just having that single sign-on capability is gonna make everything much more accessible and easier. I definitely agree with that.
It's beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And so everyone, you currently watching this, you definitely could go to www.onpassive.com. And if you have missed the opportunity to be a founder, we call it the early birds, don't worry, you still get a chance to be a customer of you using the product. We do have products that are coming out very soon, and some of them are for you to use for free, right? Because ONPASSIVE focusing on giving the people the values. And one of the biggest values that Trevor said here is giving back time to yourself. I mean, imagine, Trevor, you get to travel around the world, you get to see your children from one, you get to do so many things, and also focusing on your passion.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to being somewhere more tropical very soon.
For sure. You move from very hot and dry weather to humidity, and now up to cold weather.
Yeah, I've just experienced it all.
You have. It's good always talking about ONPASSIVE, Trevor. Any things you want to say? Looking forward to Sunday?
Oh yeah, definitely. Anybody that wants to see and be part of ONPASSIVE, find a way to become uh, a user of Be In Sports. There's just go onto Google, you can type it in, how can I get Be In Sports? And whatever country you're in, they have a way for you to be able to download certain apps and be able to utilize that. We're gonna have 3 sets of types of commercials talking about the ONPASSIVE brand, the ONPASSIVE free products, and also the ONPASSIVE paid products that cost a subscription for them. Some of them it's a one-time, some of them it may be monthly, but ONPASSIVE has provided a way for that to not ever have to be worried about again. So really looking forward to everything ONPASSIVE here in the very near future.
Absolutely. I'm loving this conversation, Trevor, but it's always good sitting down and chatting with a brand ambassador and someone I've met, and the very first one that we have. So that was fun. That was fun. Thank you so much, Trevor, to come on and have the conversation of the journey with me. Any last words?
Oh, you bet, Julie. I'm so proud to be part of this family, and looking forward to putting some of the faces in person and giving more hugs to more founders and joining hands around the world. Pretty soon we'll be able to stretch hand to hand all the way around the world.
Absolutely.
So awesome.
Yes, and our dream will be able to fulfilled, right?
Yes.
So absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me and Trevor on our Facebook, on our YouTube. If you're currently watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. and click the bell. There's going to be so many more lives that are coming on the YouTube that you're currently watching. I know Sherry Dursaway does it every day. I know Chris does it probably once or twice a day. I know Bruce Gerstein, Listra, all the channels that you're currently watching right now, please subscribe to them and please stay safe and get excited because it's ONPASSIVE, it's here, the World Cup is here, the world will be in a big difference, in a big beautiful place. It's going to be very enjoyable. So thank you so much, everyone, for tapping in and joining on. If you're a brand ambassador of ONPASSIVE, please log into our ONPASSIVE ecosystem. It's there. All right. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Thanks so much.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great
Thanks, Julie.
day. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.